Biodiversity is the variety of all living organisms on Earth, including plants, animals, and microorganisms, as well as the ecosystems in which they live. The food we eat comes from this biodiversity, and the way we produce and consume food can have a significant impact on it. In recent years, there has been growing concern about the impact of food on biodiversity, particularly as human activity continues to disrupt ecosystems and threaten the survival of many species. In this video, we will explore how food impacts biodiversity and what can be done to promote sustainable food systems. Impact of food on biodiversity. The food we eat can have both positive and negative impacts on biodiversity. Agriculture, which is responsible for producing much of our food, can lead to habitat loss, soil degradation, and water pollution if not managed sustainably. Monoculture, where a single crop is grown on a large scale, can also reduce biodiversity by limiting the number of plant and animal species in an area. In addition, the use of pesticide and other chemicals can harm not only the target pests but also non-target species, including beneficial insects and soil organisms. However, food can also be produced in ways that promote biodiversity. Agroforestry, which involves growing crops alongside trees, can increase biodiversity by creating habitats for animals and providing shade for crops. Organic farming, which avoids the use of synthetic pesticide and fertilizer, can also promote biodiversity by supporting soil health and creating habitats for beneficial insects and other organisms. Crop rotation, where different crops are grown in a sequence on the same land, can also help to maintain soil health and promote biodiversity. Sustainable food systems. To promote biodiversity, it is essential to develop sustainable food systems that minimize the negative impacts of food production on ecosystems. This can be achieved through a range of practices, including sustainable agriculture, agroforestry, and organic farming, as well as reducing food waste and promoting a more plant-based diet. Sustainable food systems can also help to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, conserve water resources, and improve the livelihoods of farmers and rural communities. The impact of food on biodiversity is complex and multifaceted, and there is no single solution to the problem. However, by promoting sustainable food systems, we can help to minimize the negative impacts of food production on biodiversity and create a more resilient and sustainable food system. This will require collaboration between farmers, policymakers, and consumers to develop and implement policies and practices that support biodiversity and sustainable food production. Ultimately, the health of our planet and the well-being of future generations depend on our ability to create a more sustainable food system that works in harmony with nature. Thanks for watching. See you in next video.